Welcome back to Beats of the Heart, Lyrics of the Soul. I finally got my Romanticide Lyrical analysis complete for you all. Now remember, this lyric breakdown is about us all discussing thoughts about what these lyrics are about. No one is 100% right or wrong, but let's try to see if we can get an understanding that Thomas would say, solve the puzzle. Now, like I said originally in my reaction, there's much more I have noticed in this song, and it seems some of the Nightwish fans didn't agree with my original sentiments. I had in my reaction saying this was a song about a relationship between humans, God, and the devil. Some fans agreed and were intrigued by the things I said and seen a new perspective to the song. In this video, I'm going to break down the lyrics the best I can to help everyone understand what I see and why I see that within these lyrics, because it is so blatantly displayed, to me at least. I could be diving in too deep, but I don't know. And it isn't to prove anyone wrong. It is to portray a view not seen or thought about before. And hey, I could be wrong, but some of the words used in this song give hints to the meaning and how deep it can go. And I think most people are missing these hints, thinking about them in a different way than I am. One of the Nightwish fans sent me this clip, saying to watch this video and rethink my thought.
When we were little, we loved fairy tales. Well, all kids do, and we still do. From classical heroes to mythological monsters, through witches and wooden boys, to hobbits and Jedi Knights. Thanks to our adults, we learned that when things got a bit scary and difficult to understand, we could relax because they were just stories. But some stories from old tribal traditions that were equally as fantastical, weird and alarming were taught to us as real, which was incredibly confusing because we instinctively knew that there was no difference. But you have to trust the grown-ups in the world you're born into. You see, it's really difficult to know where you are and what's going on while being obedient to both actual and imaginary things. Doubt and self-investigation are the tied bed sheets out of that dark prison. Through living with such denial, it's inevitable that we should end up swinging between sporadic bursts of happiness and misery and self-pity. It dulled our appreciation for the quite mystical beauty of life as it actually is, as shown by the glorious revelations of science. Dragging the weight of this forced betrayal of our natural skepticism and sense of reason for decades can really do you in. Rather than being confused, slightly angry, quietly terrified, we are happy people.
And we are openly secular.
But it did nothing but confirm my theory I had for this song in the beginning, with minds being corrupted through false truths over all time, and those false truths passed on and taught to all knowing. Thomas thinks this way. I don't see it too far off that he would write those sentiments into the lyrics, regardless of his beliefs. Now, there's something I think people are getting confused with my speech when I say the word God. So I would like to clarify with a response that I gave to one of my viewers in the comments, implying what I don't want people to be confused about. And the comment was, sorry dude, can't take someone seriously who relates everything to God. Sounds like a lot of proselytizing nonsense to me. Now, if you don't know what proselytizing is, it is the action of attempting to convert someone from one religion belief or opinion to another. And my response was, I have no beliefs I am trying to convert anyone to. I am merely giving my opinion on what the music makes me feel and what I get from the lyrics. I am not religious by any means, and this may be hard to understand, but when I speak of the word God, understand I am not talking about any religion or any beliefs, but the power, force, itself that creates in this universe. We may not know what it is, but the power force is there 100% through positive and negative energies on all levels of creation, from the microscopic to the macroscopic, joining together what we call elements, chemicals, to make different things. The problem with this is God is so intertwined into religion, and religion is ingrained into our subconsciousness over time. I have studied philosophy and religious theology, which I see peppered in all music of all genres and all time periods, even if it isn't put there on purpose. If the artist put it there on purpose, or subconsciously while writing, because religion and God was ingrained into their mind and culture growing up, it is still there. I would say I speak about God in more of a philosophical way, which anyone of any religion or faith can relate to, and philosophy created, built, and shaped the lives and minds that we live today. And that ends the reply from me. Now, if we took a look at what openly secular is, it is to eliminate discrimination and increase acceptance by getting secular people, including atheists, freethinkers, agnostics, humanists, and non-religious people, to be open about their beliefs. Realizing I am not speaking about a religious God puts my thoughts into this openly secular category, because what I am saying would not be accepted by most religious organizations, much like the lyrics of Thomas. But now that I got that out of the way, if this song is about a relationship between two humans, there is a double entendre of meanings happening here. I don't think that is the case. Like I said in my original reaction, I see the collective thoughts of humans to God, thoughts of God to the human collective, and thoughts of the devil also speaking. I will try to point out who is speaking, and I will also contrast the lyrics with the relationship theory and the God theory to see which one stands out more. I will try to explain what I see in the lyrics of this song, but I think it could help in understanding where I am coming from and what I say. I think watching this video can help. It is called Interview with the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Don't be fooled by the name. It has nothing to do with religion, besides creating the devil. It is a philosophical thought experiment which was written into a book. I have linked a video in the description and the top right hand corner of the screen. It is long but amazing and entertaining, and it isn't a video that needs to be watched. It can be listened to as audio, and it will help you understand the thoughts I portray in this lyric breakdown, better understanding what the video expresses. Trust me, just listen. Especially if you don't understand what I am saying breaking down these lyrics, or you think I am crazy, just listen. And also, in the description, if you are interested in learning about philosophy, I recommend the podcast Philosophize This, hosted by Stephen West, who takes us through all philosophers and philosophy of human thought since the beginning of the written word. He makes it fun and very understandable and relatable for people not well versed in philosophy. Now, because this intro and info became so long, I am splitting this up into two videos. So look out for part 3, where I break down the lyrics. The reaction was part 1, and this video is part 2. So the complete lyrical breakdown will be done in part 3, and it will be coming at the same time this video is uploaded. And you know I will be back as the beats of our heart and the lyrics of our soul of Romanticide play on forever. Bye.